a good while back, I got into audiobooks. Like, a lot of them. I did all of Terry Pratchett, Isaac Asimov, in different degrees of fiction and fantasy. Huge Larry Niven fan. There's several others I can think of off the top of my head, but like every now and then I try something experimental. And about a year ago, I fell into Warhammer Hell, which I am still trapped in. I don't do the figurines. I don't do the... Well, I played an only war tabletop game once. It was a lot of fun, but I didn't know the setting as well as I do now. Right now, I'm slowly but surely reading my way through the Horus Heresy, which is a lot of books. But it's fairly well written, some of it. There's other stuff I'd rather find out about in the world, like Mars and the Forge worlds are really interesting to me because of all the crazy cybernetics they've come up with. You know, like let's have a person who's like 60% machine, but has all these like gauges, readouts, drone nanites working for them. It's neat. You know, I like this angle. Space Marines are okay. I mean, but it's been fun to listen to, pass the time, you know, learn about new characters. My favorite audiobook so far has been Lightbringers, because I use graphic audio instead of Audible, and they're like, it's a full cast. There's sound effects, there's instrumental music in the background. It's really great, but most of their stuff is not quite my interest. There's a lot of like cowboy themed books, and I just don't need that much southern accent in my car. I mean, I grew up with that. I'm kind of good on it, you know. Now, I'm also huge into audio dramas, but that's a story for another time, because I want to do a huge rant about that, because that's more interesting. Fun dinner rush today. Time is 7:30. Today has been fairly uneventful. I've decided rather than keep the camera rolling all the time and just, you know, edit a ton of footage, I'm going to try to keep it to like when I have something to say or something is happening. There'll be a little bit of random time because, I mean, craziness could occur spontaneously. I'd rather like react to it live than tell you about it afterwards. But everything has been smooth sailing today, so that's always nice. I have avoided sunset, unlike yesterday, which was rough. I just got told to check whether the lens cover was on. It's kind of funny. Just want a quick rant about something. Okay. We have an app we work with, and there are 4 states for an order. Ah! What the shit? Oh my god. Okay. Fuck this triple border. I am on a dirt road in the middle of bumfuck Egypt, and they're giving me 3 orders back in downtown that are due in, oh look, 35 minutes. Just like fucking last night. To deal with that shit. God damn. Never fucking mind, I'm gonna be too busy for this. I'm sitting here in a parking lot, waiting on an order. They didn't put the order in when they got it. They just, oh, that's a fax, that's nice, and went about their business. I have no idea how long this will take to make. I have no idea when I'm going to be out here on time. I don't know a lot of things about my future. All I know is I'd rather be here than awkwardly standing in a crowded area. So, also my phone needs charging. Small favors, I guess. Continuing a rant from earlier. On our app, there are 4 statuses for an order. At restaurant, picked up, en route, and delivered. All fine and good. What I only recently found out was that when I update the status of the app, it sends an email to the customer saying, you know, the driver's status. Okay, whatever. And it lists our first name. Not that I mind, but you'll notice I don't wear a name tag. Don't have to. Restaurants don't need to know my name. If they want to identify me, just say the freakishly tall guy with the black hair. I'm 6'6", by the way. Not a big deal. Just had a customer earlier just addressed me directly, first name, and I'm just like, I don't know you that well. I just deliver food. Please stop. It's like for anyone who's worked at a grocery store, you know, you have those name tags. Someone comes up and they're like, well, hi there, Daryl. I'm looking for some help. And I'm like, don't fucking talk to me, please. Thank you. Whatever. It's just minor pet peeve. I mean, like, at restaurants, I answer to driver and throw other generic names. Whatever. I don't care at this point. Call me whatever you want. I just kind of want to go home. In case you're wondering, this parking lot, it's horseshoe shaped. There are 4 spaces in the middle, 2 rows of spaces. It's all fine and good. Because again, the town I work in has no parking anywhere. At night, those 2 rows fill up all the way to the building, which is over here. So if you see a bunch of cars doing U-turns, it just means they're looking for spaces and they're desperate. I mean, never mind, they just built a parking building right over there. I don't know if it's pay, I don't know if it's like that building only, but more spaces. We've been begging for this for years. They spent all summer building it, so, you know, park over there. Also, define awkward. There's a dorm, not dorm, but like college apartment complex, and there are like 6 people outside in that balcony. It's a tiny ass balcony. I'm kind of wondering, like, I don't want to film that. Honestly, that's a little pervy. Let me just keep the camera here, and I'll tell you what's happening. That'll be the next best thing. Wow. That's happening. I mean, balconies are all fine and good, but like, I don't know what you expect from a view. I mean, on Halloween, that's gonna be the coolest seat in the house. I want to party there. But like, Saturday night when almost no one's driving and there are just a few restaurants over here, why even? I love it. Having dinner, playing games and having dinner, outdoor party. Like, I mean, enjoy your college years. Don't get me wrong. They're the best in terms of partying and bad decisions. But, I want to go check out my... Well, I made it. Survive another day. For Mike Moves Food, this is Mike. Tip your drivers. Have a good night.